It is time to hand out some hardware here at the APP Women's Open presented by the James. The bronze medal match in our women's split age doubles happening right now. From Columbus, Ohio, you're taking a look at Jill Braverman, 34 years old, calling Newport Beach, California home. She's partnered up with Anna Shirley, bottom right of your screen, and then across the net is Lee Whitwell, and Amanda Hendry will introduce you to all four of these women. There's Anna Shirley, 59 years old, out of LA. So a few West Coast girls making their way to the Midwest for this really special tournament in Columbus, Ohio.
Jill's
like this. Just okay.
Get it past me. I'll put a paddle on it.
I dare
Whatever you want to do.
There's Lee Whitwell.
It don't phase me.
011.
50 years old, partnered up with Amanda Hendry. Oh, I don't think Whitwell thought that was going over, but she'll take it as the net helps her out just a little bit.
Whitwell does the
same thing back.
Whatever.
Here's Hendry, 26 years old, out of Florida. Whitwell also calling Florida home now.
Well, actually, Amanda lives in Tennessee now.
Oh, that's right. You're right. We need to update the graphic. Recent move there.
Yeah, lives on our property, trains with us full time.
Nash Vegas.
Oh, they defended around the post from Hendry.
Oh,
Whitwell, filthy change of pace, change of direction.
Couple around the post. I mean, that's scooped off the shoelaces there from Hendry.
Braverman gets it behind Lee Whitwell.
Big finish there from Braverman. Anna Shirley just chirping to herself.
Second serve.
Oh, right idea right there from Shirley as she's trying to go cross court. Find that sideline.
So it's Hendry and Whitwell with an early 2-1 lead here in this bronze medal match.
You're correct at 2. She's on 2. Yes.
We had a little
2-1-2.
little mix up in the semifinals there as well with Braverman and Anna Shirley.
Oh.
Point.
Shirley almost thinking that that ball was wide, but ends up playing it. ATP here. Oh, it's clear that it's there.
Try to create too much angle coming back in.
Great spot there. Braverman getting behind Hendry.
Just little quick hands there from Braverman. You watch her as Chad is convulsing, and he's kind of imitating what Braverman did. It's just quick, short swings with the backhand and the forehand. Oh, that's too good.
Lee Whitwell with the cross-court dink, and even if Braverman had been able to get to where the ball dropped, it spun so far out of bounds afterwards. That was well done, Lee Whitwell. That time Hendry stepping over for the big forehand.
Well, the hard part is usually Braverman is looking at a player in front of her right there that's right-handed, right? So this speed up is not bad, but it's Amanda Hendry right there who's left-handed right in front of her, and so that's right to her forehand. She's going to finish that all day long.
3-1-1.
To a righty, it's not bad. To a lefty, you're asking for it.
Second Second serve.
The same thing there with Hendry. Hendry likes to pull the trigger from that ball there, whether it's the quick flick on the forehand or on the two-hand backhand roll.
Second serve.
But Jill Braverman does an excellent job of
3-1
staying
two.
short and compact with the hands. So Hendry actually needs to get
Slide
further away from the body of Jill Braverman compared to most players. You want to get them tight into the body.
So it's going to be Jill Braverman with the serve, trailing
1-3-1.
by 2 points here in this first game.
Ooh.
Point.
Hendry putting a little too much on that one.
Braverman gets real skinny right there, goes sideways, lets that ball go.
Two, 3-1.
2-3-1 for Braverman's serve.
Shirley pulling the trigger down the line to the Whitwell forehand. I think Whitwell was surprised by it.
Oh, she was all over it. She read it well. I think she actually was ahead of it. That's why she caught it off of the edge guard.
3-3-1.
3-3-1 for Braverman's serve. That time Whitwell pushing that ball deep. Great job by Shirley to get out of the way of it. And it's a 4-3 lead here for Shirley and Braverman, their first lead of this first game, our women's bronze medal match.
Oh, another missed forehand there from Lee Whitwell. We saw in the semifinals, game point on the forehand that Whitwell missed.
5-3-1. Point.
And then missing the return, so it's a 6-3 lead now for Braverman and Shirley. They trailed
6-3-1.
3-1 when they got the ball back on their side, and now have a 3-point lead. Good leave there by Amanda Hendry. Pushes Braverman and Shirley onto their second serve.
She's coming to you. Yes.
So 6-3 here, the lead in
6-3,
game
10.
one. Shirley with the serve. Good get by Whitwell. But Hendry leaving that forehand just a little short into the net. So it's a 7-3 lead here. 6-0 run for Braverman and Shirley.
7-3-2. Side out.
That ball just oddly off the paddle of Braverman. So it'll be a side out here. Hendry and Whitwell in a 4-point hole.
3-7-1.
Lee Whitwell with the serve. Whitwell going for the speed up, and where Shirley could avoid it the first time, couldn't do it again.
I saw it hit you.
And Shirley goes, that didn't hit me.
So it's 4-7 now.
4-7-1.
Whitwell with the serve.
Again, Shirley finding a little success down the line to Whitwell.
Why do you think that's working right now?
Well, what we're seeing, and Anna Shirley's picking up on it, Whitwell's off the line. She's about 3-4 feet off the line, and she was doing that against bar in quarter 2. She was about 3-4 feet off the line. Now she's back up, and now she's sitting in transition again.
Whitwell with the lob. Great defense from Braverman and the dig.
No, she didn't.
Goodness. Braverman and Shirley just all over the place on that point.
It's the block lob from Shirley. It's a half speed up from Whitwell, and not only does she block it, she flips it up over the top for a lob.
So flips the script and gets the ball back on their side. Braverman with the serve. Great spot there. Whitwell just punching that ball down the middle underneath the paddle of Shirley.
Well, there's good ball movement there from Hendry and Whitwell, going out wide behind Braverman, isolating Shirley, moving that ball around.
Side out.
So a good hold there from Hendry and Whitwell, as they don't give up any more points, to Braverman and Shirley. Get the ball back exactly how they gave it up, 7-4. Now it's about trying to turn that defense into offense, taking themselves out of this hole.
Oh, nice aggressive drop right there from Whitwell. She chips that with the backhand right over the net at the feet of Anna Shirley.
5-7-1.
Great change of direction there from Whitwell off the paddle. Flips it to the other side of the court. Here's another look.
Well, she just stays nice and calm here. The first attack or counter attack there for Whitwell was to pull Braverman away from the middle.
Ooh, good resets there for Whitwell, but third time's a charm for Braverman.
You knew Braverman was going to continue to go at Whitwell.
Yep.
She was trying to prove a point there where you're not going to get one of these back, but Whitwell does a good job fighting off the first 2, but third one just a little too powerful from Braverman.
Great response to the lob from Hendry. And they tie things up here in this first game, 7-all. Hendry and Whitwell trailed 7-4 at one point, and now doing a good job. This is so different than what we saw in their semifinals matchup. That was such a game of runs. Every game really was a game of runs, whether it was in their favor or against it. This one much tighter between these two teams in our bronze medal match. And Whitwell slapping that finish down at the feet of Braverman to take the lead.
Well, the thing that Whitwell has done well these last few points, you see the body positioning. She's over, she reaches in, she flicks through, she stays there and slaps again. The forehands that she's missed, she's really tried to jump forward with the body, so when she jumps forward, the paddle goes straight down. She doesn't hit through.
8-7-2.
8-7-2, Whitwell with the serve. Oh, Hendry just missing that one deep. So it's a side out.
That's a tough ball too right there. She can't go ATP. She's got to flip this up and over the net.
7-8-1.
And she tries to get up and over the post and just misses that.
Second serve.
Third shot deep off the paddle of Braverman. So it'll be a second serve quickly here.
7-8-2.
They've been sitting at 7 points since the score was 7-3 in their favor.
Point.
Whitwell can't dig that one out, so we're tied at 8.
Just the nonchalant reset there from Braverman. Just it's a speed up right at her, and she just stands straight up, paddle on the ball. Oh, ho hum.
Whitwell missing that one. And
no, but you see how much the body jumps forward there. So it adjusts or it changes Whitwell's contact point. She lunges forward, now the paddle drops down below. She ends up...
She was joking around asking Braverman if that was out.
982. Side out.
great spot there from Hendry. Off the paddle of Braverman, can't get it back over, so side out, but not before Braverman and Shirley regain the lead here in this first game of our women's bronze medal match in split age pro doubles. Braverman stepping into the middle to finish that point with some authority.
Well, it's a great job by her because she knew what she was going to do. She knows she's going to speed up, so she expects the counter. She gets it and then finishes it on her own.
892.
Second serve, Whitwell with it.
Anna Shirley got herself in a bad position there, and it started from the return. Her GPS had to recalculate a couple of times with the route that she took.
992.
992, Whitwell with the serve. Great spot from Amanda Hendry. Even Braverman had to recognize it off the paddle. Sets up a game point opportunity here. Another look at how Hendry did it.
Well, the thing that Hendry does so well there is that she keeps everything identical to when she rolls that backhand cross court. Everything stays, and then it's just the paddle that changes at the last minute.
Great spot there from Braverman as Chad is giving us a replay here in the booth of how she got it done.
You know, left hand back, left hand forward, left hand back, left hand forward, left hand back, left hand forward. No big movement to the body.
So a game point defended from Braverman and Shirley. Get the ball back on their side, and if you're Whitwell and Hendry, this serve is so critical because it is sitting at that point where if they can get it back without giving up any points, they still are just 1 point away from taking the win in this game. That's exactly what happens.
Quick side out there for Braverman and Shirley.
Second game point here for Hendry and Whitwell. 2 opportunities at it. Hendry saw the lob coming and knew how to execute. Game 1 goes the way of Amanda Hendry and Lee Whitwell. 11-9 here in our women's bronze medal match. Game 2 when we come back to Columbus.
State. You're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
Okay, so we're at the film festival, middle of Park City, the doors open, and bam, premiere party. These trips are the best. At Art Week, we had a private viewing. Dinner on the court at Madison Square Garden. Right next to the pit at Race Week.
Experience the world as an insider. From exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
APP is sponsored by the James, presenting partner of the APP Women's Open. Chase, founding partner of the APP Women's Open. And Owl, official paddle of the APP Women's Open. It's a party here in Columbus. Kenny Herman Jr. throwing out the swag
Time in.
to the fans
0-0-2.
who have made their way down here to the Pickle and Chill in Columbus, Ohio. Had a great crowd all weekend
All right,
long.
ladies,
and
I'm gonna
with
recall the
Championship
score.
Sunday coming your way tomorrow, I anticipate
Game
it's just
2.
going to become a better
Time
crowd
in.
as we go on.
0-0-2.
His bleachers here been full all day long for these ladies matches. VIP been full.
Shirley getting us started with the serve here in game 2. Hendry finishing the point.
So that area right there where Anna Shirley got caught. Very rarely do we say there's no man's land in pickleball. It's a transition zone. Anna Shirley just got caught in no man's land.
0-0-1.
2 feet in front
One
of.
step inside the baseline.
Yep, that 2-3 feet inside that baseline.
Around the post from Hendry.
That's how you start off game 2 right here. Quick side out and then a quick point with an ATP.
Well placed,
1-0-1.
well shaped. Hendry with the serve.
Oh, and you have Whitwell feeding off that ATP there from Amanda Hendry as she steps into that backhand.
Well, it's already much better tempo here from Hendry and Whitwell.
It's a 2-0 lead.
2-0-1.
Still on their first serve.
Oh, that lands in too.
It's Amanda Hendry gets that ball inbounds.
Just closing their eyes and throwing darts. Everything's landing in. Perfect ball
3-0-1.
down the line there for Hendry.
No doubter.
Oh, Lee Whitwell, are you serious?
Sets the angle, doesn't do anything with it. Doesn't do anything with it. She set the angle and let Braverman's pace take over. Look at the smirk on her face. She knows it. She loves it.
Tried not to smile.
Yep.
That's a smirk.
That is dirty.
Well, Anna Shirley stepped back and hit the ball as hard as she could 2 times in a row.
Nice lob there from Whitwell. Looked like off the edge guard
Yep.
of Shirley. Sails deep, and it's a 5-0 lead still on their first serve.
And that's where it happens, where that ball gets so far back behind you. You try to hit that overhead. There's no way to bring it forward.
Second
Whitwell
serve.
just leaving it short, so it finally pushes them onto their second serve.
5-0-2.
Whitwell with it, 5-0-2.
Nice drive from Hendry. And again, the key there, that's a low ball, so it's a tough drive. She's really got to take something off it. And she does, goes right at the body of Anna Shirley. Beautifully done.
On the post, Lee Whitwell, stop it.
No doubter. I mean, that's
My
5
gosh.
feet in. 5 feet in from Whitwell here. And she just hooks this left-handed
7.
forehand.
Right over. You were serving.
It's like Whitwell's been like just slowly opening her bag of tricks for us
7-0-2.
here in this second game, and just showing us how precise, how accurate, and how impactful she can be here in this second game.
Well, and the worst thing for Braverman and Shirley is they get a lead
Hold
here.
on, guys.
Wait till you see some more that might come out.
0-7-1.
She got more tricks. And the more they get a lead, the more she's going to show. Oh.
Second serve.
Second serve here for Braverman and Shirley, looking for their first point of this second game.
0-7-2.
Braverman taking over in that point to ensure that it goes their way.
After Braverman said out on one ball twice to Anna Shirley, she's like, well, if you're going to play, I'm playing everything after this.
1-7-2.
So it is 1-7-2 for Braverman's serve.
Slide out.
Whitwell missed a couple of set of forehands trying to overhit them. This time she's like, I'm just going to push it back.
7-1-1.
She's so tight on that forehand.
And it seems like she's choosing the angle over the pace.
But Dom and I always talk about it, on a higher ball or overhead, a lot of the time.
Oh, what a lob just out.
A lot of the time, the angle is better than the pace.
And nobody knows that better than Lee Whitwell.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She knows it. But when the ball's sitting up like that, so much self-control, not to just want to have the highlight finish. So it's a 7-1 lead here. Hendry with the second serve.
There it is. There's the one-hander right there from Lee Whitwell.
But again, right there, Shirley and Braverman don't uncoil. Braverman sitting middle of the court, trying to buy time for Shirley to come forward.
Slide out.
Whitwell wants that one back.
Heat check right there going, hey, do I have it again? Let's see.
Instead, it's a side out. 1-8-1 and a second point here for Braverman and Shirley.
Two, 8-1. Point.
So a little too big of a take back there for Hendry. Decent drive from Jill Braverman. Put some pressure on. Almost. If I'm Whitwell right there, I get out of the way as soon as Shirley takes some massive backswing.
After that first one, yeah. After that first one, I definitely do. Because the issue with it was what happened was on the second one, Whitwell stood straight up. If she's going to do anything, get low. If it's low, play it. If it's anything higher, let that go.
Point.
Don't look now, but Braverman and Shirley working their way back into this game. It's a 4-0 run so far.
Slowly but surely.
Okay.
What?
Second serve.
So second serve now. Great dig there by Hendry. Here's another look. Or excuse me, by Braverman. Until
5-8-2.
So 5-8-2. You pop it up and you just blow it over the net.
I don't know that how Lee Whitwell puts so much sass on so little movement. But that's what she does on that point.
8-5-1.
Gets the ball back on their side, up by 3.
Point.
And another point for Hendry and Whitwell.
Point of contention in the middle right there, AJ. Whose is it? Mine? Yours? Yours? Mine?
Mine.
Now you just sound like
take it.
9-5-1.
Mine.
Oh my gosh, you two really do.
We have the same brain. You just realizing this?
No. It is not the first time I ever realized this, boys. Second serve here, Hendry and Whitwell have put together a fantastic second game to be up 9-5.
Oh, she got it that time. But Shirley does a better job right there of taking something off that one.
Well, it wasn't as big of a take back, and she kind of rolled it a little bit more, where the other ones were, she just hit it as hard as she could. Yep.
So it's a side
5-9-1.
out. Jill Braverman with the serve. 5-9-1. Great spot there by Whitwell. Braverman can't get under it enough to get it back over the net. Second serve. Five nine two. Anna Shirley with the serve.
That's the
body lunge.
Right, stuck the butt out backwards, and when you do that, your weight goes with you backwards, and now she's pulling away from the ball. Just mishit that enough. It goes off the tape.
Good adjustment by Hendry and Braverman off the tape. Hendry with the finish.
Braverman a little trickery right there. Tries it, but Hendry all over it.
Nice shot, Amanda!
It was Anna Shirley yelling across the court. Nine six one. Whitwell with the serve.
Second serve.
Just misses that one wide. Whitwell, as she's walking back, asking just the general air
9-6-2.
if the court moved.
Yeah.
I don't think it has from where we're sitting.
Those hands are just, they're so smooth. She makes it look so easy. It's just graceful. Little flick of the wrist.
And it sets up a match point opportunity here for Lee Whitwell and Amanda Hendry. They can take home the bronze medal from the APP Women's Open presented by the James
10-6-2.
with this serve. Amanda Hendry with it.
Well, they wanted it.
They did. Put all of their hopes and dreams
Just
in
tried to get
one
there
shot.
a little too quickly.
So instead it's a side out here.
6-10-1.
Game point defended. Now Braverman and Shirley with some work to do.
Second serve.
Shirley stepping in front of Braverman on that one. And
Yeah, I'm not too sure why Anna Shirley stepped over there with the backhand.
This is one of my favorite parts of today has been the
6-10-2.
camaraderie between teammates who don't often play together, if ever. We've seen it, I feel like, in every round. There's just like an added level of, I don't know, looseness, sass.
Well, we
still so much great pickleball.
We said it at the beginning of today, right? This is more of it's a competitive event, but it's a fun event for these players. They get to be a little bit looser.
10-6-1.
Whitwell and Hendry can win the bronze right here. Oh, but Braverman and Shirley will not go away. So it is. I just wish, well, I think it's probably a good thing they can't pick it up quite that well, but I do wish the court mics pick up a little bit of the commentary.
It had to be about a 15-second delay to edit stuff out.
Third match point opportunity here for Whitwell and Hendry. And that ball called out, so it is Whitwell and Hendry who are taking home the bronze here from our APP Women's Open presented by the James. Fun to watch. We'll be right back in Columbus.
At Sports Imports, we believe in the power of play. From the first time you step on the court to the thrill of competition, we know that fostering your passion leads to embracing your power, and that the love for the game doesn't fade with time. We're committed to building community beyond the net, because no matter what side of the net you're on, the spirit of community is always in play.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
"16 years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Energy suck in the middle of that.
And it's Lee Whitwell and Amanda Hendry getting a little bit of redemption and able to answer that loss in the semifinals. They go ahead and take the bronze medal here in Columbus. They're playing fast, free, and a little tricky. We're going to throw it courtside to Dominic Catalano for our post-match interview.
All right, Amanda, I'll start with you. Long day, playing with Lee. What's it mean to you, one, to be here playing in this event, and two, getting a chance to play with Lee?
Yeah, Lee's been such a role model for me ever since I started. I mean, she's one of the only lefties, and when I came in, she really took me under her wing and kind of, I mean, she's always at my court coaching me up, yelling at me a little bit. But she's a great person, and she's an even better partner, and, or probably great partner, even better person. But yeah, she's been such a role model to me, and so it's so much fun being out here with her.
And then Lee, playing with Amanda, two lefties on court. It's very dynamic. How do you guys make that work? And then what's it mean for you to be here this weekend and playing also with Amanda?
You know, two lefties is always fun. It gives everybody a different look, you know, and why not mix things up? Playing with Amanda is phenomenal look. I love playing with Amanda. She's an amazing friend, amazing person, and you know, and I think we're living in a world right now where we do a very good job of cutting each other down at the knees, and it's like finding a partner who wants to lift you up and celebrates your wins, whether you're playing against her or with her. You know, she's in my corner, and I feel like we need to do more of that, because I think we fail as women a lot there. So the more we can do to lift each other up and celebrate all our successes, the better. And being here this weekend and the James hosting this is a phenomenal event, and you know, I can't wait to come back next year, and hopefully she'll take me back.
Well, great words from Lee Whitwell here on Championship Court. Ladies and gentlemen, your bronze medalist here at the APP Women's Open. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have that gold medal match for you next.